Hello, dear Mindfulness Collective. This right here, right now, is the joy of being a live stream coming to you live from Brooklyn, New York. Where is that? It's right over here, Brooklyn, New York. And if you're joining us anywhere other than twitch.tv/deepmindfulness, well, you're in the wrong place. Or you're in your place. You're where you are. Folks, if you're joining us from any other platform, we are not going to be showing this anywhere other than here pretty soon. So we'd love to have you over here. Come on over. How are folks? Where are you joining us from? Hello, everyone. My kind wife is making me water. It's very nice of her. So folks, what is up? What is going on? What is new? What is happening? Where is everybody in the world is my big question. Oh, thank you so much. She made me another comically large water. Very kind. So folks, what is going on? Hello, Pistachio. It's so funny, the color is so hard to read for some reason. It says Pistachio from Brighton, UK. Welcome, Pistachio. Jean from Brooklyn. Scott Nesbin from California. Welcome. Okay, we want to do a quick poll here as people are beginning to roll in. Nate in West Virginia. Nate, just so you know, we're going to be cutting off your YouTube supply for the live stream coming soon. So if you want to be with, you got to come on over to Twitch. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Alex Rainley, welcome. Great to see you here. Quick poll: who wants to see the puppy? If yes, I don't know. Shake your computer. If no, stomp your feet. And we'll see what we can do. Is Raquel leaving now? Raquel, would you bring me the puppy for a minute? I just want to deliver it to people. Raquel's trying to leave the house. So bringing the puppy is not just bringing the puppy, it's also bringing the puppy back. So I'm messing up Raquel's whole plan just for fun here. I'm assuming the vote's going to be yes. Come on, people. It's a puppy. Hello, squirmy wormy. Hello. Hello. I'll bring her back. I'll put her back. Oh, little squirmy. Okay, so I have a, I don't know what this is. Not a confession exactly. Let's see here. So I had to give her a haircut, but she's not really well trained. I mean, she's as well trained as she can be for 8 months old. But I had to give her a haircut, but she's only willing to let me give her a haircut like a piece at a time. I was lucky, very lucky, to be able to do an entire half of her body. I don't know if you can see this, but like, see one paw versus the other. See if we can compare the two. Ugh, I can't even see. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Like, she's like one. Oh my God, what a debacle. I can't even figure out which side's which. Okay, so this is the long side. This is the short side. So she's like, her hair is like all short and permed here, or like, you know, done over here. And on this side, it's all like shagadoodle. Maybe you can see on her back legs. Let's see here. Anyway, just funny. I think it's funny. She's a cutie. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see. That's what it looks like when your dog is only willing to get half haircut. All right, Raquel's still here, so I'm going to send her to Raquel. Okay, ready, Sela? Ready? Here we go. Whew. Good girl. Oh, she wants to come back. Okay. Okay, so Nate is bummed because he can't get Twitch on his laptop, so it's difficult. You can't. It's just you can't use the web browser, sucker. I'll try my phone. Interesting. It's just a web. You can just go to the website, so it should work, unless there's some other factor that I don't know about in this world of ours. Hello, Rory from Kingston, Ontario. Welcome. Great to see you. We're here for the delightful meditation variety hour, where we dive into the depths. We plumb the depths. We are depth plumbers here, and we're going to be doing a little meditation, practicing our practice, and then we'll have some time for some reports and questions, and of course we can always listen to some music. See, the problem, other PS problem with YouTube was I played that song in the last live stream just to like listen along, and got a warning from YouTube, like, you played someone else's material, you're going to get banned. But it's like, it's very frustrating because you're allowed to do that. They can't actually Keys? Yeah. It's weird because it's legal, but they can still ban you from the site for copying someone else's thing. So it's legal to watch someone's stuff if you're commenting on it, or if you're using it not just to republish. But they don't care. They're just like, it could be the bad one, so we're just gonna shut you down. Yeah, good times. Okay, that's another reason we're getting the hell off YouTube. So, folks, here we go. Finding a nice comfortable position that you can maintain for the duration of the sit. We do this by arranging the body well, arranging the knees so that they're lower than the hips, and the hips sitting at the edge of whatever cushion or that kind of thing. If you're lying down, if you want to try lying down meditation, you can, as long as you're not too sleepy. And for that, you simply find a comfortable position that you can maintain without having to move. And you search for your bell striker. You take a sip from your comically large water. Stretch those arms a little, and then we will begin. The dog is not in its little silent zone, so I have a strong feeling it's going to figure out how to make some real noise as soon as we start meditating, but we'll find out. Okay, let's do it. Beginning by taking a few comfortable deep breaths and just feeling the body rise and fall. Each time we arrive at a meditation, we arrive at the momentum of all of the previous moments, the thoughts, emotions, body sensations that have accumulated and gathered. Throughout our day, throughout our lives, even the momentum that's extending out beyond our lives, our biological and evolutionary momentum. And so just taking a moment to soak into the result of all of this momentum. That's our experience of this particular moment. And recognizing nothing is being asked of us. We're not being asked to meditate beautifully or to be calm. We're not being asked to focus or to be aware. These things may come, but distraction may come, fogginess may come. These are all natural parts of the human experience. So taking a few moments to not need to do anything. We don't even have to do nothing. There is simply no need. And this may look like our ordinary distracted experience, and that's fine. It's not a problem. It doesn't need to be any different. And so without adding a great deal of doing, we're going to begin to include some piece of mental audio. And we may use the phrase, "May you be peaceful." May you be peaceful. May you be peaceful. Not so much worrying about the meaning, just setting up the mind to repeat this phrase with as little efforting as possible. If it's available, simply letting the system welcome the kind awareness, not needing to produce anything. In other words, not needing to overdo anything. Simply allowing the awareness to be and to notice this kind aspect. In the past, we've spoken about a deserving being that's in front of us. We don't need to be clear about what that being is, just to know that it's deserving of kindness, deserving of compassion. And today we simply want to recognize that what we usually refer to as the self that this is such a being. So we don't have to worry about convincing the self to believe that it is worthy of kindness. We're effectively using the kind awareness to simply have contact with and recognition that whatever self there is, that it is a being deserving of kindness. If we find that we're caught in a conceptual struggle or a struggle of belief, wondering, am I worthy, or what does it mean for me to be worthy, this kind of thing, it simply means there's some identification. It's not a problem. It's simply not the kind awareness. And perhaps letting this contrast, some layer of identification, letting that show us the path to the kind awareness, letting that selfing experience be known among all of the other sense data. Allowing the phrase to whisper in the background, not as though we are saying it out to the world, but that it's simply echoing among all of the sensing experiences. Perhaps the phrase becomes so quiet or subtle that it's almost imperceptible, or perhaps it simply fades into a silent intention, finding for us where the balance is. Perhaps we've cultivated some relationship with a kind awareness. Some sense of it as a place or a self. A kind of home or a kind of experience of being. And so allowing that momentum often our practice is the system simply struggling to default at one way of being, one way of relating to experience. So simply noticing without judging the times when we are experiencing a self, one that we might be used to from many aspects of our life, or when we're stabilizing or connecting with this kind awareness. Neither is better. They're simply different. Whatever arises, simply wishing it peace. Continuing in this way. And sometimes we're going to generally identify with self more than not. So taking a moment to just settle into that, if that's our experience, not needing that to be different. Letting ourselves experience the quality of identification. This is the me experience. Welcoming that. And allowing our entire awareness to wish that peace, not needing it to change. Just letting this broad and soft wish drift through this experience like a gentle mist. May you be peaceful. May you be peaceful. May you be peaceful. And we may not find it easy to experience the self as a being that is deserving of kindness. So perhaps recognizing that being itself is deserving of kindness. We find that we're leading from the head, observing the world from the position of the mind, perhaps leading from the body, from the position that the body is the central experience, the primary experience. And staying with the practice, staying in stillness. Allowing a tiny bit of light to enter the eyes. Eventually allowing the eyes to rest on a single point as they fully open. And we'll end the formal practice when the bell goes silent. So noticing the part of us that may be pulled to exit the practice. And including that. Letting this particular moment, letting the openness of our eyes, the spaciousness of this larger visual awareness, letting that expand awareness itself. Letting this expanded awareness soften the edges of what we ordinarily refer to as inside and outside. Letting these experiences merge or release. And in this way, letting this particular moment be the great teacher. Showing us how we might learn to bring this kind awareness into every aspect of our life. Okay. Making any adjustments you need to allow the body to be comfortable. So, what was that experience like? What happened, and what are you like now? There are a myriad of ways that we can find out about your experience. We could wait for the archaeologist of the future to come back and observe the general layout of our domicile, finding our various altars that we've set up to the god of water, with our numerous altars in different parts of our home, and hopefully carefully interpret those worshipful altars to get a sense of what life was like for people in the year 2020, and from that extrapolate out what your particular meditation session was like today, using inference and, educated guess. But the accuracy level of that kind of guess would probably be less faithful than if you just told me what that experience was like. So yes, folks, what on earth happened just now? What happened and what are you like now? And P.S., what should we do for our last, for our second section here? Something to read or watch, this kind of thing, something to get us kicked off YouTube. Yeah, folks, so what was that like? What happened? What do you like now? I'm going to adjust this. Where's the end of this sucker? Oh, it's way over there. Never mind. Whatever. Yeah, what's that like? So, folks, quick announcement. I am actually doing another guided, sort of shamanically guided psychedelic journey, sort of part shaman, part, therapy. This coming Friday, which means there will be no stream on Friday. However, there will be a stream on Wednesday. So on Wednesday will be our next journey stream, and then Monday will be our next post journey stream, which is usually what I do is I try to talk about my experience, what happened, and what I'm like now. Oh, guess what? P.S. I'm looking here. It might be that we got a little ban from YouTube for playing that music last time. I'm trying to look here and seeing if we're even allowed to broadcast currently. It's quite possible we're not, although Nate is on YouTube, so I'm wondering, Nate, are you on the channel 1 or channel 2? Because we are very advanced and have several channels to our name. Okay. Yeah, folks, what's up? What else? Okay, I'm not going to torture everyone and keep you in meditation detention. If you'd like, I did want to check out there's a streamer that I'm interested in that is interesting to me. Let's see here. Someone said something here. Jean says, your May You Be Peaceful suggestion was extremely helpful for me. It came just as I was having a little imaginary conversation in my head. I was able to use it for the rest of the meditation. Thanks. Well, I'm glad. And that's one of the nice things about any kind of sort of mantra or phrase or saying or this kind of thing. The mind only has so much real estate for chatting or talking or blah, blah, blahing. So if we fill it with something neutral, or in this case, something that's meant to elicit, positive experience. Actually, I guess it's meant to elicit both. That's sort of like the reason it says, may you be peaceful, and not like, may you be happy. Yeah, that's generally the case. Okay, let me see here. Did anyone post any questions for stream? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. So what I was thinking of doing is checking out this streamer. And folks can join me or not if you want to, bail, you can. But there was a streamer that someone suggested who I thought was sort of interesting, so I wanted to check it out, see if they have anything. Although, actually, I realized that this might be incredibly boring for folks because it's a philosophy stream. So I wanted to actually talk to the guy and see, what his story was. It's called Philosophy Chat. The Philosophy Chat. Dualism in the Mind-Body Process. Conversation with Professor Daniel something. Okay. I realize it might be really boring because what it would be is me listening to this person's stream for a long period of time. But that said, I think I'm going to see if I can reach out to this person and have a nice little, have a convo. Have a time where we can get together and chit-chat like kitty cats. Okay, so that's coming in the future. So folks, looks like folks are drifting or sliding away into their ether. So with that, and if that's the case, then we will ourselves slide away into our lovely day here. Thank you so much for joining. I have a wish for you. It's so funny. As soon as I start indicating that it's time to go, everyone's like, but wait, there's more. My wish for you is that you're able to have contact with that kind awareness, able to just, wait, what happened to the music? Is the music over? Where's the music? I don't know. I don't hear the music. Maybe you hear the music. Where's the music, yo? Well, anyway, music or none. Okay, late report from Alex here. It was a relief in the beginning to let go of any need to do anything. I realize there is very little time in my daily life while I truly feel like I can go off the feeling. I can let go of the feeling that there's something I should be doing. Even when we go to sleep, it's like, oh, I should be asleep. The phrase was helpful to step out of the smaller self. Yes, part of what we're doing is cultivating a relationship with a kind of self that we're usually not aware of or connected with, which is the kind awareness as a kind of self. At first we're just learning contact with it, and now we're starting to develop potentially a relationship to it. So my wish for you right now in this particular moment is that you have the capacity to connect with, here's the music. Here we go, popping off. There we go. That you have the capacity to connect with this kind awareness. That even if we can't connect with the kind of awareness, we can connect with the selfing experience, allowing that to be natural, be acceptable, not needing the selfing experience to be something other than what it is. Just a collection of data expressing itself in the form of a human self. So folks, great to see you, great to be here with you. We'll be back here in fewer than 24 hours. Very excited. We're going to be exploring this same theme, and we're going to be answering your questions. Folks, great to see you. Looking forward to seeing everyone soon. Have a lovely day. And as always, I'm trying to think of something that's always. It's always. I'm like, wait, but that's everything. And as always, take care.